Hey, what's up guys? Now we're learning All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. Now this one does have quite a few different chords in there. What we're doing today is we're simplifying just a little bit to make it a little bit easier for you to play on the acoustic guitar. But it still sounds really good, even if you play along the original song. You're barely going to notice the missing chords in there anyway. Before we get to that, we're going to learn the melody that's playing on the bells right at the start, and that sounds like this. So it's pretty simple, this one. So we're going to start with an open third string, to an open second string, to the third fret second string, then we're going to the second fret first string, third fret first string, back to the second fret. Now for some of you guys who already know your scales and arpeggios and all that sort of stuff, you'll notice this is just a G major 7 arpeggio that we're playing here. Back to the third fret on the second string, then open second string. Then we play that open third string again, first fret second string, open first string, third fret first string, and then end on the second fret first string. And then we're going to the intro vocal part. And for this bit we're just doing long held chords. I'm going to start with a G. So I'm doing a 4-finger G for this song. It's just got a nice full sound as opposed to the 3-finger G, but the 3-finger G is perfectly acceptable as well. Put your first finger on the 5th string and the 2nd fret, your second finger up on the 6th string and the 3rd fret, third finger on the 2nd string and the 3rd fret, and then your 4th finger on the 1st string and the 3rd fret. One nice long strum, and then we move to a B minor. Put your first finger on the 1st string and 2nd fret, second finger on the 2nd string and the 3rd fret, third finger up on the 4th string and the 4th fret, and then your 4th finger on the 3rd string and the 4th fret. Then to a C. So now put your first finger on the 2nd string in the 1st fret, second finger on the 4th string in the 2nd fret, third finger on the 5th string in the 3rd fret. And then to an E flat major. This is probably the trickiest chord in the whole song, and it does pop up quite a bit. So really put some extra time and some extra effort into playing this one cleanly, and also changes to and from this chord. So we're going to start by popping our second finger on the 3rd string in the 3rd fret, third finger on the 1st string in the 3rd fret, and then your 4th finger on the 2nd string in the 4th fret. So what this is so far is just a D shape removed upper fret. Then we're going to add our first finger on the 4th string in the 1st fret. So it's a little bit of a stretch, so make sure your thumb and your wrist are quite low. It's actually going to give you more room to maneuver your fingers where they need to go. Then we go back to the G again. Then to an E minor. So now just pop your first finger up on the 5th string in the 2nd fret, your second finger on the 4th string in the 2nd fret. And now the next 4 chords only go for half the length of the chords we've been playing previously. So up until now we've just been doing one long strum that lasts for 4 beats. Now each of these next chords will last for 2 beats. So we go to the G again. This time to an E7. So your first finger on the 3rd string in the 1st fret, your second finger on the 5th string in the 2nd fret. Now what I also like to do is have my 4th finger on the 2nd string in the 3rd fret, just to really accentuate the quality of this chord. So either this way, or with that 4th finger. Either way is fine, up to you which way you want to do that. G, E7. So if you're A minor 7, we're essentially just moving that E7 shape down a string. So your first finger on the 2nd string in the 1st fret, second finger on the 4th string in the 2nd fret. Then we end this on a D. So your first finger on the 3rd string in the 2nd fret, second finger on the 1st string in the 2nd fret, and your third finger on the 2nd string in the 3rd fret. So the whole first verse or the whole intro will sound like this. Now after that D, we actually hold that for a little bit longer. So really this whole intro part, I'm saying 4 beats, I'm saying 2 beats, really it's all in free time, which means you can kind of actually just play around with it a little bit. Just follow the vocal melody and whatever they're doing there. Now leading into the first verse, we're actually going to increase the tempo. Right, so we're going to think of that intro as half time, and now going into the regular tempo for the rest of the song. And we're first going to use chords that we've already covered, but we're just going to change up the strumming pattern. So now our strumming pattern is going to go down, down, up, down, up. So before we get into the singing, we're just going to play G, E minor to C to D, and do that strumming pattern once for each chord. Then to the first verse. I'm going to start on the G and do that string pattern 4 times. To our C and do it 2 times. To our E flat and do it 2 times. And then we'll repeat that. After that, we actually do the same strum pattern as the end of that intro part. So we're going to go G to E minor, doing the strum pattern twice for each. Then doing that G to E7 to A minor 7 to D, and doing that strumming pattern once for each. Then back into the G to E minor to C to D. And we do that entire thing twice through. So really this song isn't so much verse, chorus, like a standard pop song. It's really verse, 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 but at the end of the verse it's got a bit of a hook, which is where that chord change comes in. Now after the second verse and then hook, we do that G to E minor to C to D again, and then come into a bridge. So what we're going to do is start on a B7 now. So put your second finger up on the 5th string, 2nd fret, first finger on the 4th string and the 1st fret, third finger on the 3rd string and 2nd fret, and then your 4th finger on the 1st string and 2nd fret. I'm just going to keep doing the same strumming pattern and do it twice. To an E minor. Do it again. Now the next bit is a little bit funny, so we're going to do the E flat and do the strumming pattern twice. To a G, to an E7, and do the strumming pattern once for each. Then to an A minor 7 to a D, and do the strumming pattern twice for each. So it's kind of the same as the hook at the end of each verse, but just extended a little bit. So the entire bridge will sound like this. Strumming to another verse, exactly the same as the other verses. So doing the G for 4 strumming patterns, to a C for 2 strumming patterns, to an E flat for 2 strumming patterns, the G to the E minor again for the 2 strumming patterns for each, then ending on that hook, so G to E7 to A minor 7, and then to D. And then all we're going to do is repeat that G, E minor, C, D that we've done a bunch of times before, and just repeat that until the end. Now in the recording it just kind of fades out, so you can end that as you wish, as many repeats as you want to do. So that last verse into the outro to the end is going to sound like this. So as you heard there, I just did that last little chord progression twice, and then just ended it on a G. And there we go, guys. That's All I Want for Christmas by Mariah Carey. Now, there are a bunch of different versions for this. It's pretty much re-released every single year with slight tweaks on it. But this chord progression will pretty much work for all of them. Feel free to use a capo to change the key and the pitch to whatever suits you and your voice. But other than that, you can keep it how it is and it's going to work perfectly fine. Leave any comments or questions in the comment section below. Any requests, pop them down there too. I'm really trying to get to all of them. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I have new lessons coming out every single week. It really helps to support the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Sam. I'll see you next time.